Monday and welcome to my new weekly vlog. And yes, I'm looking quite red because I've just put on the ordinary what's it called, the ordinary peeling solution. So I'm just letting that stay on my face for 10 minutes. You're allowed to really leave it on up to 10 minutes. So I've got that on. I'm just gonna jump in the shower, well not literally, but I'm just going to get in the shower because today is the day I go back to see my surgeon, talk to her with my surgery being a week tomorrow. So by the time you get to see this vlog, it will be one day before my surgery. Oh, I'm getting ever so nervous. Just going to quickly have a nice shower and I'll come back and catch up with you after. Okay, so we're here at the hospital now then, my lovelies, so I'm going to go on. Well, as you can see, I'm home now. It went very well. I was there for ages, actually. Okay, so I originally was going to be having my COVID test on Saturday, but my surgeon decided to give me the COVID test today while I was there, and the MRSI and loads of different bloods and stuff like that in preparation, because the last time I had my bloods done in prep for it was in March, so she just wanted to run some more so that they've got the up-to-date sort of scores and everything. She said she didn't really want me to be going out sort of in the environment mixing with anyone now, so I'm home isolating, and the next time I leave the house will be to go and literally have my operation done, other than going into my back garden, of course. Oh, she said that the operation won't be cancelled at all. She said she's got a handful of patients who she desperately needs to operate on, and I'm included in that, so she's getting us in now as quickly as she can before COVID hits again, because she says she thinks it's heading that way where everything will be sort of like a repeat of what it was like earlier on in the year. So she wants to get me operated on and say a handful of other patients as well. Roll on next Tuesday, let's get it over and done with. Anyway, that's the situation at the moment, my lovelies. I'll keep you all updated. Good morning, my lovelies. It's now Tuesday morning and the time is just gone 8:30. That's Elsie making a noise because she wants me to kick a ball for her all the flipping time. Hold on. She's going to bring it straight back, isn't she? My lip's getting better, as you can see. It's at that final healing stage. Oh, so I'm having a bit of a clean up. Oh, I love this stuff. If you haven't used it, it's fabulous. And the one that's got the, it's like the French soap. And I just love putting loads of it in my sink and leaving it to clean. Then what I do, when it's in the bowl, I shove my cloth in the bowl and then I give my cloth a good spray and then just leave that for a while. So I'll put that away. So I've been having a little bit of a move around in the kitchen. So I'll move the microwave that way around. It was with the door facing here, but I've moved it that way. Brought the bread bin over from the island and popped it there. That lead there's for this camera, so I need to put it back on charge again in a minute. Put the tea, coffee and sugar there, took it off of the tray it was on, so it's just made it look a little bit sort of neater here. But then what I've done, I've dug out the Tassimo. We put this away and we had it under the stairs, and I think it was all because we just didn't know, when you haven't got a lot of work surface, we didn't really know where we were going to keep it. We were using it for ages, and then it got to the stage where we needed to buy a replacement filter, so we just thought, oh, pop it away. But we've dug it out because it looks quite nice here, I feel. That's the tray I had over on the worktop. So we've also dug out the pods that we had left and the little pod holder. So I'm going to go on to Sainsbury's. Got a Sainsbury's shop coming tomorrow, so I'm going to go on and quickly add the filter onto that and some more of the pods. Just popped the KitchenAid there, so that all looks nice and tidy. I've moved my wax melt over there. I've brought my aloe vera in from outside because that won't do well in the winter outside, so I've just had to pop that there. But it's got so many babies, so many babies. I've got one load of washing on the line already, a load of washing in the machine. I've got the dishwasher on, and I've got another load of washing there. I've got the whites to do there. And then sort of change this around as well. So I've put the tablecloth back on it for now. It just kind of gives me that brighter little look, I suppose. And I've moved this cake covering stand plate, cake plate with a cover. Yeah, that's what I got in my last charity shop find. And actually, see this little one over here? This one. This is like a flan dish. This, along with the silver tray that it's in, I actually got that from a charity shop many years ago, and I've used it umpteen times. So yeah, I just thought I'd move those onto the table. So just keep them busy, you know. Anyway, catch up in a minute. What we've done is we've gone through all the bags that were down the bottom. We had loads of like odds and sods Christmas bits. So we've got in the two bags here, this one and the one at the back. There are a few Christmas decorations, but there's mainly tissue paper, wrapping paper, bags, that sort of thing, sellotape already. This side we've just got some blankets and things that I've knitted along with the chair covers for downstairs, some more wrapping paper for Christmas there, my iron and iron and water just shoved at the bottom. Then in here we've sorted out the towels and we've sorted out the bedding. So we tend to roll our bedding in the complete set. I know some people put them in pillowcases, but we just tend to, we think they just sit a bit better on in our airing cupboard like this. So we just, you know, use the bottom sheet, the duvet cover, the pillowcases, and then just roll it. And then up there we've just got some more sort of bedding and sort of like runners for the bottom of the bed. So yeah, and up the top in the cupboard up there, it's just extra bedding if people are staying and they're like sleeping on an airbed, that sort of thing. So yeah, I think we've done a good job. Good job. Hi my loves, it is Thursday morning. Let me just pop you on the windowsill and let me bend down. So as you can see, I'm out the shower. The time is actually 1:45. I have spent the morning busy. Oh, this is like at the last stage, you can see, but of course where I've had a shower it's got wet, and so, you know, it looks a bit like yuck. But it's getting better, that's the main thing. So I have this morning cleaned the windows in the lounge, I've cleaned the windows in our bedroom, I have dusted our bedroom, I've cleaned all the mirrors. Oh, I don't want to play ball all the time, this is. I have hoovered upstairs, haven't hoovered downstairs. I find that quite difficult to do with my arm, but Chris is going to do that. Shush! Chris is going to do that. I've also got a stew on in the slow cooker. You can probably see it there. Yeah, over there. So that's all smelling good. what else have I done today? Well, actually, it's probably quite enough, isn't it, really? Oh, and I've started to pack my case. But, stop it, I don't want to keep playing now. I'm talking. You're being rude, interrupting. Go. My greatest concern at the moment, other than me going into hospital, of course, is Oscar. He's not very well. He's not eating properly. In fact, he's hardly eaten anything at all. He is still drinking, not as much as he does normally. He's breathing very quick, deep. So I'm just keeping my eye on things. I know when it's the right time. It's just with the hospital, me going into hospital, I'm so concerned about leaving him. But I mean, I'm not leaving him because Chris is going to be at home and everything. But obviously when Chris takes me up to the hospital, he's going to be alone. And I can't get anyone to come over and sit because of self-isolating. So that worries me. But I don't want to take him to the vets prematurely because I know how the situation, well, also with me isolating at the moment because of my surgery, they, just by taking our dogs in, like when Elsie had her spay and when they've since had their boosters, they just take them from you at the door. So I'm worried that, do you know what I mean? I don't want it to come to anything if we can't be with him. Equally, I won't let him get into distress. He's not in distress at the moment. He's not. He's just... he's just a very old man. He's nearly 17. He's a pedigree. He's Jack Russell. He's done very well. He's had a fulfilled, loving life. I am hoping if anything happens, it happens in his sleep. It's just, the situation is bad enough anyway without it being this whole COVID thing involved. Nobody can come and visit him, like my son and my grandson, or anyone in the family. They can't come and say goodbye if they need to. It is just so sad. He is just old. I mean, if you can, I keep trying to visualise an old man in, say, a nursing home because he's being looked after, he's not at home, you know, on his own trying to cope. So I visualise an old man, really old man, in a nursing home being cared for, and all he wants to do is sleep because he's tired. He doesn't want to eat because he's tired. He doesn't want to do anything because he's tired. It's so strange. A week ago we were running around the doggy field, you know, and he was having a whale of a time. Then all of a sudden, bang! Elsie, just wait, please. Yeah. So stop. I'm hoping that at least. Can you hear her talking to me? You are a chatterbox. Right up. For 5 seconds. I'm hoping that at least, if I can get in and out of hospital before anything happens. I mean, I don't know, maybe he'll just pick himself back up, you know, sometimes that happens, doesn't it? But, I don't know. Anyway, guys, let's not dwell. I've still got him with us at the moment. I'll keep you all updated. And, you know, he is an old dog. He's had a fantastic life. So I've got most amazing, amazing memories of him and with him. Sometimes you just have to settle and accept the circle of life, right? But I'll keep you all updated. And this one is just hanging on my leg right now. You're such vegetables. What? What do you want? What do you want? Yeah? Tell me again. What do you want though? Tell me. Elsie, what do you want? Scratching me isn't going to do it. What do you want me to do? Eh? What do you want? Do you want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on then. I'll try and pick you up with my one arm. Here we go. There we go. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah. Say, I'm trying to make my mum play ball with me, and all she's doing is talking to you. Hey? Yeah? Of course, her and Teddy can't understand why Oscar doesn't want to, like, be involved with them or anything. She licks his eyes every morning and gives his eyes a good old clean, though, don't you? Hey, he's a good girl. Say bye. Woof. Off you go. Scissors. I'm back and I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. I did them the other day, but I didn't leave it on for as long as I normally would. So I'm just going to pop some back on. This is what I use. It's the Isla London Dye Brow. It's the, what colour is this? It's brown. It's, what colour are they calling this? Oh, dark brown it says there. Because I go for that colour because in the past I've used like the lighter one and it doesn't last very long, and the reason for that is, you know, like if you, when you use cleansers and stuff like that on your face, take your makeup off or just clean your face, then you know, of course it just doesn't last so long. Okay, so literally all you do, I don't have to do a patch test because obviously I've used it so many times before. So this is just the activator, around about 5 drops of that go into, although having said that, I just kind of gauge it now into that little round bit there. There we go, some in there. This is how I do it anyway. And then this is the actual colour itself, and I just pop. I mean, I'm no beautician or anything like that, so obviously make sure that if you're doing it you follow the exact instructions, but this is just how I've been doing mine for a while. And then with a cotton bud I just mix it all up. So I'm just going to carry on mixing it, and of course I'm doing this in preparation of course for going into hospital for my op next Tuesday. And I'm not doing it because I'm vain, you know, or because I want it, you know, my brows to be perfect or anything like that. It's because I know that obviously following surgery I'm not going to be able to do this sort of thing for a little while. So it will just annoy me if I can't do it. So I'm doing it to get it out of the way, basically. Yeah, a bit like all the bits and bobs of housework that I've been doing, you know, as well. Just because I know that if I look at it, it will drive me crazy. So I'm just gonna take some on a cotton bud like this. I would say if you're not used to doing it, then make sure that you pop some like Vaseline or something around your brows so you don't colour the skin. But yeah, I kind of a bit used to it now. So now I'm going to go in the other direction of the hairs, so I want it to make sure it covers, and then back over again, and make sure it's on all of those hairs there. Okay, now I'm going to take another cotton bud. I'm just looking in my mirror here, just sort of past you. So now I'm just going to go over the top of that to sort of shape it a bit better, which takes it off of my skin. So this is just the way that I do it now. So I'm absolutely no professional whatsoever, but you know, I've got to the age, good old age of 63, and sort of used to doing it now. Let's take another one, just make sure that I get it all neat there. There we go. Might just put a little bit more there. And then take that bit there off. Here comes Chris with my coffee.
Hello?
I said, here comes Chris with my coffee.
And your medicine.
My medicine, thank you.
Bye.
Bye, love. Right, so that's that one done. So I'm going to do the other one now, and I'm leaving them for sort of 10 minutes. They generally don't need that long really, but you know, I kind of have a fair few little white hairs there now. So also what I will be doing this weekend is colouring my hair, because I normally wouldn't colour it just yet. I'd probably leave it a good couple of weeks, but once again it will annoy me if I suddenly get a lot of the grey hair come through and I can't do anything about it. It doesn't annoy me so much if it all comes through and I can do something about it, because that's just down to me being idle, lazy, can't be bothered to do it. But when I want to, you know, I won't be able to do it, put it that way. You know, I just want to, you know, they're all the little things, aren't they, that help to make you feel a bit better if you feel a little bit more up together. So if you are a professional beautician out there, you're probably shouting right now and telling me I'm doing it all wrong, and I probably am. That actually includes one of my daughters if she sees this. But I can't get to see anybody now because obviously I've got to self-isolate because of the surgery, because I've had my COVID test, which must be fine because I haven't heard anything different. There. That one looks a bit of a weird shape there, didn't it, that one? Take that there a bit. I'm just going to add a bit more to there. They say your eyebrows are sisters, not twins, right? Let's hope, because mine don't look anything the same. But they will be fine, you know, in the end. Right, okay. Just take that pointy bit off a bit. And that'll do. Alexa, can you set the timer for 10 minutes?
10 minutes, starting now.
Good girl. Right, okay. So I'll be back in 10. I've also brought in my lash tint, so I'm going to do that one as well. I might as well, whilst I'm up here sort of like, you know, doing all the little bits and bobs. I've also got some nail polish remover and some of the cotton wool pads, because I need to take my nail varnish off my toenails and cut my toenails, because for surgery they don't like you to have any nail polish or acrylics or anything like that, and especially with myself where I have a lung disease, and you know, they have to sort of monitor my sats. Well, they do with everybody, don't they, continuously anyway, but you know what I mean. So when I've done this, eyebrows, that's when I'm going to start to do my lashes. I list that as well because I got both of these from Amazon at the same time has had them. Oh my goodness, it's been months. It really has been months. Because I go through stages, you know, stages of like trying to keep myself up together, and other months again of like, oh, do you know what, I can't be bothered, what's the point? I think we all do that, don't we? Oh, I've also bought some Nair. I had that delivered with my shopping this week. I haven't used Nair before. Normally, is it the Veet, I think it is. Yeah, I've normally had Veet before. How cute does Elsie look sat there? Whenever I come upstairs, you know, she always has to come up here with me. Yeah, so I've got Nair this time, only because I saw somebody else use it on YouTube, and she said that, you know, she sort of changed over to Nair, and it makes her legs feel really smooth for much longer. So I thought I'd give that a go. Same sort of price, you know. I'm really tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. That's the trouble. My mind's sort of like, you know, busy, whirling away all the time. I've been really busy today, doing all sorts, because I've done I'll show you my little book at some point in this video of like all my little lists and stuff. Are you a list person? I do lists for everything, and then I do a list to remind me I've done a list. Not quite that bad, but do you know what I mean? I do a list. I have to empty my mind and write things down. So I've done a list, and on the list I put things like the chores that I need to be done before I have the surgery, because I know I won't be able to do it afterwards for however long, I don't know. Well, I'll be using just one arm for a long time. I know I've been using one arm mostly for over a year now, but you know, I'm almost going to be back, well, I'm going to be back to square one really. So, little things that annoy me. I am OCD, but with certain things. I like a home to look lived in. I like a home to be lived in. So that doesn't bother me at all. But it's little things like cobwebs. It's little things like marks on the window. Little things like our bedroom window, where we've had the window open quite a lot, and even when it's been raining, sometimes you get the bit of rain that comes sort of on not on the inside of the window, but it sort of splashes against the inside bit of glass, and you get like all the little sort of spot marks from the rain. Well, when that dries, that really annoys me. I have to sort that out straight away. Elsie over here, when she gets on the back of the chair in the lounge, and then she reaches over onto the armchair to the window, and this little nose of hers here gets all pushed up against. You see, I don't mind her doing it at all. And I don't mind her doing it for several days. But then after, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 days, I'm like, okay, I need to clean that window again now, just so that you can make it all dirty again. Things like patio doors. So I've cleaned all the windows today, other than the French doors. I haven't done those yet. I'll do those tomorrow. Upstairs, Alexa, off! So that's my 10 minutes. So I'll carry on talking while I take this off. I did all the polishing upstairs today. I've hoovered, cleaned all the mirrors as well. Right, so I'm just taking the cotton wool pad and this micellar water. This is the Nivea one. This is what I use on my face a lot anyway, and it's the rose water with oil. So literally that's all I do. I don't go in the bathroom and do it. I just take it off here. And okay, it might look sort of dark to start with, and I've got it all at my finger now. Get that out. Yeah, it might look sort of darkish to start with, which I don't mind at all, because as I wash my face, clean my face, cleanse my face, it does go obviously lighter. But there you go, that looks okay, doesn't it? And I'm just going to wipe the other direction just to get there and do it again, and there we are. That's my brows done, which means when I'm in hospital, obviously you wouldn't even dream about putting makeup or anything like that on, let alone be able to do it. But at least you kind of feel, when you're older and you've got like a lot of grey or white in your eyebrows, they almost disappear. So I'm not going to be taking any sort of brow products or anything like that, but I just feel that when I look at myself, I feel a bit better. Yeah, I've got eyebrows. It's good coffee, Chris, good coffee. I've got my tablets here to take. I'll take those in a minute. It's a bit hot yet. So I'm going to do my lashes now. So that's the activating gel. Again, it's just got like this little tray. So I'm just going to pop my lashes are clean because I've had a shower and cleaned my face. There's the activating gel sort of coming out. Look, there you go. So I'm just going to pop some activating gel in, pop lid on, and then guys, I'm just going to get on with it. So I will be having one eye closed in a minute. So I'm not bothering with the bottom lashes, it's just the top. So activating gel going on. Again, I'm no expert, this is just how I do mine. So I've done the underneath, now I'm doing the top. Here are the kids outside. So this is when I don't look up. Right, my alarm's just gone, so I need to just take this activating gel off. So again, cotton pads, and just wipe down. This is just the way I do it. You know, I cannot stress, if you're doing it yourself, if you haven't done it before, then please follow all the instructions. I am absolutely no beautician whatsoever. I'm just kind of used to, if I ever do this, this is what I do. Right, so that's all the activating gel off. So now I need to get my the developing gel on. So I'm going to undo that. And the developing gel is just going to go in this side. Put some of that in, lid on. Right, so I'm just going to go underneath a little bit on the ends. I don't really worry about going too near to the root of the lash. And then, I think I might need a bit more of that. And do the same thing. So I'm just going to go over the lash. And this one has to be a minimum of 1 minute, a maximum of 4. So I will go for the maximum. And then we can do a little comparison to see which eye I have done. And hopefully we'll be able to tell. Right, that's on the lashes. Keep them closed. Alexa, can you set me an alarm for 4 minutes? 4 minutes is up, so I'm just going to take it off. Just hold it on there a minute and just lift it off. And there you are. It's not drastically different, but I think you can see at least that I've got some lashes on the right as opposed to the left. I think more so because what it does, it kind of acts as a bit of an eyeliner. So you sort of notice them a little bit more. I'm going to go off camera now and do the other eye.